I've thought so much about words and their power and their influence and what they really are in my spiritual journey. Because ultimately, I don't believe that my higher power, the Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it, really talks to me in words. It talks to me in thoughts. It gives me thoughts. Now, yes, those thoughts are translated into my consciousness through words. But they are words that have meaning to me. So I don't focus on the words. I focus on the meanings. It really baffles me sometimes about the importance that we put into words and the difference they can make in our lives. You know, words, we have different languages, different times of those languages. Words have changing meanings. They're very transparent, translucent, transitory things, words are. And yet we put so much emphasis on them. This really came about today because in doing the readings for May 19th from the Mass of the Roman Catholic Church, I read about unity and about how the call was for us to be united as one community of believers. And when I read that, I just didn't think of Christians as being that unity. My perception was we as God's creations, all of us, people, animals, plants, all of us in union, united together for one purpose. And that is to come to know, to love, and to serve God by serving each other. And so I really, part of this was a reading from Paul, where he was addressing the small community in Corinth, and he was leaving them, and he had told them that they would never see his face again because he knew that his life was not going to last much longer because of the things he was preaching and being contradictory to the powers that be at that time. And as I read those, I couldn't help but think about the prophet sitting on the hillside even as the ship was coming in to take him away. And the same theme from the prophet and Paul, of being a community of believers, of being a community working together, loving together. You see, words have the meaning that we give to them. We fight over words because we want them to mean what we want them to mean, instead of probing into the thoughts and the meanings behind those words. They're just symbols. That's all they are. And to me, on my spiritual journey, I just cannot get all hung up on words. One of my favorite Broadway musicals is My Fair Lady. I not only have listened to it a number of times, I bought the record, can still really enjoy the whole idea that this Broadway play was making. And that is that we tend to judge people on the basis of our language, our words, the words we use and how we use them. After going through Professor Egan's intensive drills for many, many weeks and learning to speak perfect English, Liza Doolittle went to a ball, met a very nice young man, and she liked him and he liked her. So what happened was he started to sing a love song to her. And he got about 2 lines out, and she exploded. Words, 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 she says. Don't give me words, show me. All right? What she was looking for wasn't just more words. She was looking for the meaning behind it. If you love me, show me. If you love me, hold me. If you love me, kiss me. Don't just talk. Words don't mean anything. Okay? I really, to me, that's the whole thing. It's what do we do, not what do we say. Words have a tendency to divide us. Shared thoughts or visions can unite us. We need to get beyond the words and look at what the meaning and the purpose is behind those words to bring us back together. We need to find out what each of us want, what each of us intend. What are we striving for? And with that shared common or vision or mission, we can work together to satisfy both of us. That's collaboration. That's true unity. That's what we're striving for. And yet, our system being what it is, we're going to deal with words. As much as I read the Bible and as much as I read lots and lots of stuff, I don't read words. I look for thoughts. Those thoughts are spiritual messages. They're there to give me a message. They're there to tell me something. And I have to look for that meaning, not only in those words, but in everything that happens to me in my life. And it's that relationship to God, that relationship to His creations that guides my life, not the words. So I don't know if this was worthwhile for you to listen to. I hope it was. I just felt called to say something about it this morning, so here you are. I hope it was helpful, and I'll be talking to you again soon. Bye now.